This week we're back on the Carnival grounds with Majestic Midways to check out another classic ride setup, and we're going to start out with a special little extra. So back in 2022, Majestic acquired the Space Shuttle Ride from Dutch Wonderland here in Pennsylvania. But by that time, the shuttle tub had already been removed and donated to a museum. So Majestic went on the search for a replacement tub, but with only about a dozen of these rides ever made, it's not like they're super plentiful. During their search, though, they found a second complete space shuttle for sale, so they acquired that also in 2022. They then took this ride out on the road for a while to get a feel for it and see what touch-ups and attention it might need. The footage here is from that initial run. The ride was then put away, and due to other previously planned projects, it's set in storage until the end of the 2023 season. In the fall and winter of 2023, they pulled it out of storage and completely stripped it to rebuild whatever needed attention. Here in the background of this shot, you can see the Dutch Wonderland shuttle. Incidentally, the banjo light in our shop came from the Dutch Wonderland Space Shuttle. The entire ride was brought into their shop. I really wish I had a shop large enough to work on a project this size. The shuttle tub was completely rebuilt and the trailer was stripped and repainted. The first shuttle donated a few parts if they were found to be newer. The hydraulics were redone and the entire ride was reassembled. At this point, all that's left to be done is application of the new graphics. So this brings us to the spring of 2024 when it went back out on the road and where we'll be watching it today. So just like usual, they start by leveling the ride. This ride's a bit different. It has hydraulic leveling jacks, but they're operated by a hand pump. Individual cylinders are selected with one of 4 valves and then pumped up. These little outriggers fold out and hold the feet for the wind braces. These braces form the base of the deck. There are a number of parts that rack in the center of the trailer, and these all need to come out before the tower can be raised.
On the other side, like a pump or 2, or 5.
They continue to fine-tune the leveling while removing these parts. Small outriggers fold down near the front of the trailer and are fixed in place with turnbuckles. These large pipes form the wind braces, and they are super heavy. Supports fold out from the tower and are pinned to the wind braces. Then some of the scenery is moved out to its final location and pinned in place. Then the entire process is repeated for the other side of the ride.
It looks like the shuttle's the hardest one. Not really.
100%, just some heavy parts.
That threaded piston, that cylinder isn't even out that far.
Ready?
Nope. There it goes.
The wind braces aren't quite long enough and have additional legs attached to them.
Couple of, yeah. All right.
This curved track is responsible for running the ride. It goes down the road folded up, so it needs to be unfolded and braced. And they continue to build the deck up.
He had a bunch of
Once they get power, the tower can be raised with a large hydraulic cylinder. Then there are a few more pieces that travel under the tower. These need to be removed to access the tower bracing. This is just more decking and a large catwalk brace that's installed later. They continue to lift the tower and release more braces from their traveling positions. The feet are attached to the wind braces. There are some long straps and turnbuckles that cinch the wind braces up. There's a series of standoffs that support the shuttle tub when it's laying down flat. These all need to be removed.
With us, we moved right over and we set right back up because we opened the same day. Okay. Domes. Domes. One. Right?
Finally, the pin at the top of the shuttle is removed so it can be lowered with the built-in winch.
Alright, get down a little bit. Whoop.
When the shuttle's low enough, the support arms are unfolded. The shuttle is then lifted just enough to latch in the support arm.
There we go.
I know. We gotta find a way to crowbar something. I don't know.
With the shuttle connected to its swing arms, the winch is released and repositioned. This is one of those rides where the winch is used several times in different configurations. The winch is next used to pivot this brace up into position. This brace doubles as a catwalk. Once the upper brace is in place, the large lower brace is hoisted into place. Again, this brace also doubles as a catwalk for assembly. The upper catwalk brace is also strapped to the drive track. Without these two small arms, the ride wouldn't move. The last job for the winch is to hoist the sign up into position. It hangs from the catwalks. There's also some turnbuckle rods installed to tie everything together.
Hold it.
All right, perfect.
Come on, Chance, out of here.
The ride is finished off with some additional lighting, fencing, and scenery pieces.
It's all right, brother. It's all right.
The final piece to go on is the shuttle tail fin. I should mention that there are new vinyl decals for the shuttle, but at the time of this recording they'd not been installed yet.
Out of fuel. Need fuel.
So that's the setup of the Chance Space Shuttle Ride and a glimpse behind the scenes about how Majestic Midways rebuilds their rides. And if you want to follow along with the restoration projects here in our shop, click that link to the left to come along for the ride. And if you'd like to help out, consider supporting us on Patreon.